Kids, this is my vlog for April the 4th, 2013. How are you? Um, I've been missing in action for several days due to extreme tooth pain and finally oral surgery, which I had on Monday. And I'm feeling a little bit better. This is the fifth tooth I've had taken out and probably the most complicated. It was actually the roots were stuck in my sinus wall. So when they removed it, if they perforated, they had to sort the sinus cavity too. It was kind of this like really complicated surgery. I'm feeling better. Not nearly the pain I was in for sure with cracked tooth, because there's nothing worse than cracked teeth. Oh, nothing. Um, Good news. On the good news front, I got my first psychiatrist appointment on my new program for next week, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they start poisoning my brain in new and exciting ways. And my new therapist the week after that, so they can start picking apart my schizophrenic, bipolar, plus complication brain. Um, that should be scary for them, not for me. And what else? Oh, thanks to Barney Frank and Barack Obama and Democrats everywhere for passing this legislation when the housing meltdown was going on that has kept going. They've extended it. So I got offered I had a 30-year fixed mortgage with a pretty decent rate, but obviously rates have gone much lower since I refinanced, eons ago. Um, so I got offered a no-cost refinance with a substantial drop in my mortgage uh, interest rate, which will save me money every month, so I can pay to have my teeth taken out. Which will be helpful because it was expensive to have the teeth taken out. Um, and I just got the final okay, and I close on the 12th, and I'm really excited about that. And finally, I'm glad to see something in government that works properly, and something that the private sector actually pulled off without too much drama. Um, it was amazing. First thing I've seen that's worked in, I can't even remember. So that's one thing. What else is going on? Um, we keep going on. I'm going to talk about more, like more serious subjects on regular videos. I don't want to get into like gun control and North Korea just in a vlog because there's too much to talk about. So I'm going to leave that for now. But I do want to talk about this. Carnival cruise ship, the Triumph, has been only triumphant in one thing, and that's terrorizing people and killing people. And it's just this machine from hell. This machine from hell that's like the soul collector. And it's been a problem ship for Carnival since they built it. It's one of their least reliable ships, and it had a huge breakdown a couple months ago that was um, put in the press quite substantially, and killed a few people in the engine room when the engine exploded or whatever, and it drifted out at sea, and people were up to their cooters in their own urine and feces and eating crappy food, laying on a deck under the exposed sun without air conditioning, and it was gross. Sounds like a horrible thing. Um, and I'm sure people have died of natural causes on the boat. I'm sure people have killed themselves on the boat. We know that the boat's killed a couple of people. Well, yesterday, as the storm passed through Alabama, or wherever the damn thing's tied up, I think it's Alabama, it snapped loose from the dock, and as it drifted away to drift to the other side of the channel and crash into another boat and gash a hole in itself. Apparently, it knocked over a guard tower, and I guess threw two guards into the bay, one or two guard towers. I don't know. But anyway, at least one guard tower went over, and at least one body's still missing. They can't find. Well, they hadn't been able to find since I started making this video earlier today. So Keep going Carnival with that boat. I personally think it should be melted down. I would never get on it. The Carnival Triumph. I mean, if you're a ghost hunter, I guess, and you have nothing better to do, I suppose you might want to go on it. But I wouldn't want no, no. Um, it's just a doomed ship. It's just like it's like the haunted ship from hell that just keeps collecting souls. Who and how do you market that in a brochure? Here's our worst boat. It breaks down all the time. It kills people. Now, even if it's broken down, it kills people. Even when it's sitting in a dock. Come visit. I don't think they can give me a cruise on that boat. Not that I don't mind ghosts, because I see them all the time. I don't mind ghosts. Um, but I wouldn't want to go on a ghost hunting cruise and get sick and sit in my own feces and be hot and miserable and uncomfortable. Or be killed by the boat. Just doesn't sound like a fun vacation. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm getting older and less uh, adventurous. But personally, I think Carnival needs to send this bitch to the shipwreckers ASAP and find a new boat or build a new boat. So, because it's not a triumph, it's just a triumph of disasters. Um, I guess that's all that's really going on. Um, that's not really serious, and I don't want to get really serious with this today. So, enjoy your week and stay in touch. And talk to you soon.